I was with the Wicklow Hurling manager Jonathan after that match against Mayo. I'm just a bit breathless myself because I thought we were going to do it for a while. Your reflections on it yourself, beaten in the end by 5 points, 4-14 to 2-12.
Yeah, look, I think our lads really put up a great performance there in the second half. Like, we were a man down nearly for 65 minutes. I think we had a man sent off after 5 minutes. So after that, like, you're chasing your tail for the rest of the game, especially in a game of hurling. But like we said to the lads, just it's down to work rate and commitment now. And you can see that from all the lads coming in there, they worked their socks off. So that's all we asked for them. We kind of said, whatever happens with the result, as long as they dive for the Wicklow jersey, and you can see they all did, they done themselves proud, so apart from the result, like, but from the lads' attitude, like, it was very good.
And Jonathan, did you get a look at that sending off? It was marginal, was it? Although I suppose if you touched the helmet at all, you're in trouble.
I think it was something to do with the helmet. I didn't actually see what happened, but the lad said it was a red card. So look, if it's a red card, it's a red card.
6 down at half time. And 10 down 2 minutes into the second half. It was looking a bit tough at that stage, but you battled back.
Oh, well, look, I said this even last year when we took over, like when we were playing Kildare and teams like that, and we were getting beaten fairly well, that this group of lads will never die. They'll always keep fighting, and you can see again today, that's what they did. They kept fighting and kept going till the end. And as you said, we had it back to a few points, and it kind of looked decent, but again, when you're down to 14 men, the last 10 minutes, the lads are going to die, and even though you're bringing lads in to freshen up, it's still hard to try and get over the line when you're down to 14.
Yeah, so 20 minutes into the second half, you had it down to 1. It was 2-11 to 2-12, and we looked like we might actually pull it off.
Yeah, I suppose, like, I'm looking at it from this side. I think the penalty that they got there, it looked very soft. I don't know what you thought looking at it, but everyone around us looked soft, and it was kind of the nail in the coffin, as they say. We were back at them, and then the penalty, kind of closed the door on us, really.
Your reflections on the campaign. Cavan was a bit of a banana skin, just like for the footballers. London was one, and in both the Cavan match and today, you lost a player. You were playing with 14 in both of those.
Yeah, well, look, we knew playing the Cavan game that it didn't really matter, and I think the players knew that as well. It didn't really reflect what was going to happen today. It was always going to be a shootout between ourselves and Mayo. But like I said at the beginning of the league, like, this is a young team and we're still building. Look at the average age, we're trying to build something here. And I never said anything about promotion or something, I just said, let's just see every game and see where we end up at it, because again, we're a young team and we're building, and this is not going to define us, as these lads, we'll be back here again next year, and we'll build on that.
How do you see the Christie Ring at Tyrone here in maybe 3 weeks' time?
Yeah, 3 weeks, we're back here again. Look, again, that's a massive game. Like, it's like the league. You always want to get a win early as you can, and hopefully, for the next 3 weeks we get another block of good training, and let's see what happens then against Tyrone.
Will you have a couple to come back, you think?
Yeah, by the looks of things, like, we should have 3 or 4 more lads back, so hopefully, we'll have the lads back for the Tyrone match.
Well done. We wish you well. Thanks a million, Jonathan, for taking the time to talk to us. Never easy after a defeat.
No, never is.
Okay. Best of luck.
No problem, thank you.
That's Jonathan O'Neill, the manager of the Wicklow Hurling team.